What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we have a very, very Star Wars-esque episode. We're talking about everything that you need to know about the upcoming May the 4th in Galaxy's Edge, but we're also talking about new updates of when the new adults only lounge is going to be open and how you can get reservations. But also, we're going to show you guys the new video of the Passholder magnet so you all can decide for yourself what the new
And
magnet is going to be.
and there's a new virtual queue opening.
And a new virtual queue opening. You do not want to miss this. Don't go anywhere. Well, before we go into that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And Mom, you really threw me off with the new virtual queue. I think I know what it's about, probably for May 4th items, but it's a really cliffhanger for all these people watching right now.
Well, that's what I tried, and now you made it just ruined it. So thanks.
Well, they still have to skip ahead if they want to try to look for the virtual queue. So if you're trying to look for that, skip ahead. It may be in the May 4th area. Nobody knows.
I try to get you off guard.
Oh no, I know. I know everything. But as we start, as always, let's go ahead and go into the closures. These have to be getting out of here
So
soon.
boring.
It's getting ridiculous.
So yeah, soon. Summer of 2025.
Maybe Mom can update the pictures or do
Okay.
something.
All right, I'll do something. Yeah. But if I could see him, it would be great.
I guess that'd help. I was just moving through everything. Just saw you not just saw you not talking. So I'm
Wow.
like, okay.
Wow, you went all the way to the end.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. Here you go. Closing May 11th.
So May 11th, so you only have a couple more days to eat at Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano.
Good. It's horrible.
Okay. Uh, right now, Blizzard Beach is closed. It's closed until May 20th. He skipped through that slide. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I
We
didn't
did.
skip through it. They all saw it. It was just you didn't see it. So they all
Oh,
saw it.
okay.
They all
Sorry,
saw it.
guys. Sorry. So May 21st to whatever the end date was, they're all going to be open. They're both going to be opened at the same time. So here we're getting into the crux of, we have 2 more days and May the 4th be with you. You like that slide?
Love
I
it.
kind of had to update it. Okay.
Free
So this is
things.
So this is interesting. So I read online, and it's at a lot of Lego stores nationwide, a free Grogu Lego make and take. This one
Whoa.
in Disney Springs is May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, between 10 and 2 while supplies last. Now, I did have trouble narrowing down that time frame because a lot of times when I researched, I saw that it was between 10 and 7, and I can't imagine them going that long. And then I did find the 10 and 2. So 10 and 2 is probably the least amount of time. Maybe we'll be lucky and it'll be open a little bit longer and supplies will be there.
I mean, it's probably until supplies last.
And they're probably thinking 10 to 2 in the last.
Right.
They'll be gone.
Yeah.
So,
The easiest thing for them to like the numbers are so dumb. Why not say we have the X amount, they're going to last for this long, not between 10 and 2. Say while
because they,
supplies last.
okay, I gotcha. Moving on.
Anyways.
Okay, so here's where the virtual queue comes in. Of course, they're going to have May the 4th specific merchandise available. However, they figure right now you cannot get to Hollywood Studios on May the 4th. It's been booked forever. So you have to access that store by a virtual queue. So you need to be online or on your app at 7 a.m. May 4th to request to join the virtual queue, and then you will be allowed to go into a store at a specified time. Okay, just like virtual queues work. Okay, it's limited edition Star Wars themed items, and it's at the Stage One Company store, which is down behind Muppet Land.
You know what
What's the
they
matter?
should do with this?
What should they do?
They should require you to purchase a minimum amount.
Ooh,
So
ooh.
while you're in your virtual queue, they hold your spot for 5 minutes. You put in your card information, and let's just say they charge you $50. Now that $50 will go towards your first purchase, but just to make
But
sure people aren't using virtual queues just to go in the store to look at crap.
but what if you're going for a specific item? Like, what if you want that magic band, and that's the
How,
only thing you want? And by
how
the
much is
time
the
you
Magic Band?
It's probably going to be $44 or
Well, there
something
you
like
go.
that.
So boom,
But
there
what
you go.
happens if you get there and that magic band is not available? It's sold out. What happens with your $50? You're forced to buy something else?
Well, and I mean that brings it to a good point. Why only have things in the stores? Why not have an online store so then thousands of people can purchase it instead of only
Because
hundreds?
they don't want it online. They want you to go to the park.
No, see, Disney's missing out on a lot of money. A lot of money. They're not
Well,
smart. They're really not
well, they should
smart.
ask you to go on their board then.
Uh,
All right, moving
there's a
on.
line. There's a line.
Moving on. This I thought was cool. These are the new sippers in the buckets. The coaxium sipper looks kind of cool. Then the Death
What's
Star
that for
bucket.
soda?
Yeah, that's for drinks. And then your Death Star bucket is popcorn. The Jawa sipper is drinks. And then the salvaged clone trooper helmet, which they've already had a helmet. This is a little bit different. I think it's a different
The
color.
coaxium sipper. I mean, how big is that? Is that a water bottle or is that a little
Probably
shot?
no. I
Doesn't.
think it's more a small water bottle size.
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't give the ounces. Sorry.
Okay. Does it
That
come
gives you
full or it just comes empty?
yes, yes.
Oh,
Everything comes full and then it's refillable.
okay. Cool. No prices
All
though,
right.
huh? No prices.
No, not yet. So these are some of the foods. Now we're going to get into some of the foods. The Wookiee cookie has been around. The Battle of the Hoth is a macaroon, and I like that little at there.
Yeah,
And
it's
then the
cool.
choose one cooler or the Sith Lord libation. Those are real souvenirs that you can take with you. Those little
Yeah.
lightsabers. They remind me of the keychains that you can buy at the stores
Yeah,
that are the lightsabers.
it looks super cool though.
Yeah.
I like the way they do that, the dark side and the good side, and then
Yep.
take home sake, and then it's a cool conversation starter. So those are cool. I
And
like that.
and speaking of lightsabers, I read online where the airlines are no longer allowing people to carry on their lightsabers.
Good.
So it's going to be interesting.
Churros
These we've
back.
seen
Yep.
before. They look disgusting. I mean, when I saw them at the park, the time that I was there, the churros, they were not straight.
Yeah.
So it kind of had crookedness to it.
Well, when
They
they're
just
trying to
didn't
pump
look
so many
inviting.
out, I'm
Yeah.
sure they fixed it, but these look they look cool to the idea
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah. So then you have the mithril orb, which is like a moose, the sliced Eope wrap, Kessel Run
Just random
rations.
foods. Don't worry about
Yeah.
that.
But here's a mythosaur. And if you get the mythosaur, of course, you pay a little bit more money and you can get that
That's
take home
cool.
souvenir.
Just remember, if you go into Olga's, you're going to be sitting with weird people because Olga has the worst people management in the world. Don't I would never
Well,
go in there as a family. It's just
well, if
too
you go as
much.
a family, you luck out. Okay. So now it's almost time. Guess what it's almost time for?
New
The
lounge
new lounge
opening in
opening in
Epcot.
Epcot.
It's a very
Click.
very plain
Very plain
slide.
because
Very
you
plain
have to be
slide.
21 and older to
All
enter.
right. All right. Wow.
Online
Online
reservations
reservations begin
begin
May
May
6th.
6th.
Perfect.
And the lounge opens June 4th, and it's going to be called GEO-82. Do you know why it's GEO-82?
I do not actually.
Okay, what do you think the 82 stands for?
Uh, well, I'm pretty sure Epcot did not open in '82.
They did. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
82.
All right.
Epcot opened at 82 in 82, and Geo just refers to the geodesic sphere.
Okay.
So Geo-82, that's where that came from.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
So here's just a sample of what they're going to have: the ahi tuna, the jumbo lump crab gâteau, and there's the little mini charcuterie board, I call it. So it's very upscale. You know, the
So
bites
yeah.
that they
Oh
have.
yeah. Yeah. We would go with
Very,
the ahi tuna and the chef's
yep,
selection. I would have
yep.
to get that for the wife.
It looks good. And then some of the drinks that they're going to have: the Bourbon Beach Smash, banana brulee. That looks very good to me. I
Which
like
one is that?
brulee.
Which one is
I
that? I don't know
believe it's
what
the
I'm
top right.
looking out here.
I believe it's the top right
That's the banana brulee
because
highball?
that looks
No.
like a
Oh yeah,
brulee.
I guess that is a highball. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And the brown
The
butter
brown
old
butter old
fashioned.
fashioned.
Nice.
Now,
Yep.
now, if you look closely at the ice cube in the brown
Yeah, it's
butter old
Epcot.
fashioned,
Hmm.
it's Epcot. So they were saying perhaps in some of the other drinks that require a large ice cube, you're probably going to see the Epcot design
We
on there as well.
Yeah, they're all going to be like that. That's just
Yeah.
the stamp that they have for the ice cube. It's very easy to do.
The
Very
mold. It's not a
easy.
stamp, it's a
It's
mold.
same thing. Same thing.
No, it's not. No,
Nice.
it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Very
So
good.
then we have the
The fireworks
GEO-82 fireworks
experience.
experience. Okay. So reservations again begin May 6th for fireworks that start June 4th. Theme park admission is not included, and your park reservation has to be required depending upon your park pass. This is interesting. It says no modifications allowed once the reservation is made, which I've never seen that before on any of the other restaurants, so to
I'm not
speak.
sure what that means.
It means like you don't try to modify it to a different. Oh, I know why. Because the fireworks right now are only at one time. So you can't modify it. You can only cancel it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Cancellations allowed up to 24 hours. And you check in 60 minutes prior to the Luminous Symphony of Us. So before
Makes
you.
sense.
Okay. Oh, darn, you moved too fast.
Oh,
I was going to say,
how much do you think it is?
Okay, realize it's you're 60 minutes there and then the fireworks. How long are the fireworks? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an hour and a half experience, and the cost is $179 a person plus tax and tips. Now, it is a very extremely limited seating.
You
and
also
I'm going to
have
show
to
you why.
think. I'm assuming that there's drinks and food included in that.
Okay, click. So this is what you get. You get a tower of savory bites.
Okay.
You get champagne that's poured at your table. So it's not poured in a glass and carried over. And then you get sweets during the fireworks. Now, if you don't like champagne, they do have specific drinks that you can get as well. I'm not sure if there's an upcharge for that. It didn't state that.
Okay. So you're looking at probably $100 of food and champagne right there. So you're paying $80 for the location.
Okay. Now here's the location. So when you're looking at the Dreamer's Point statue,
you're definitely going to be cut off. It's going to
those
be a little
are the
weird.
3 windows that are available. Actually, it shows 5 in the bottom right picture. But in all honesty, it's the front 3.
Yeah, the other 2 have corner. You
Yeah.
see the corner windows.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I don't know why I have the no way there.
Because
No
you're
way.
not paying for it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, and it can mean I'm not paying for that, but look at what I will pay for. So you have the $179 experience with the fireworks, or you could go to Tutto Italia and get a 3-course price fixed menu for $29. You can click on it. You choose one antipasto, one secondi, and one dolce. So it just means an appetizer salad type thing, your main menu, and a dessert. That I think is wild. They have not released the date that's available yet. But to me, I mean, where can you get a 3-course meal for $29 at EPCOT?
Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Right?
Well, you know what? They were hurting for people because it's all the way in the back of Italy. So I'm sure that restaurant was hurting a little bit. So this will force people to go in the back. Maybe it's not going to be too advertised, but at least it's for like the pass holders and whatnot. Maybe we'll go back there. Oh,
And the wine cellar right next to it is where you get your espresso martinis.
exactly. But I'm wondering if our annual pass holders would work on that once it goes live too, because we're about to be on VI pass holder days. Maybe it'll be $29 with that discount on it. Boom.
I
Let's
bet
go.
not.
Yeah,
I bet
no.
not. I bet not.
Why would Disney do anything like that?
I bet not.
Why would Disney
That's kind of like coupon stocking, and very few
It's
people
too
do
much.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing is going to be, we're going real quick. We are going to show the magnet video. Mom, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see, but you've seen it before.
Great.
You've seen it before, Mom. There we go. Let's go ahead and play this.
I can see it. I just can't hear it.
Oh, you can see it still?
Yeah, I can see it.
Excellent.
Once upon a time, in a world of spell and lore, where magic weaved through shadows evermore, some ever afters bound in sorrow's grip, twisted fate's design and let hope slip.
So that is the video that they released shortly after we said that there was going to be a new.
I still think it's going to be a villain.
I think it's Maleficent. I really think it's Maleficent.
Yeah.
It just everything, the color scheme and everything just says Maleficent to me, which would be awesome because that's. I mean, they're doing a new villain showcase, a villain show.
Right.
Why would it not be
Right.
a villain and Maleficent
And that's
is
opening May 22nd
right. And Maleficent is one of the
or 27th,
stars.
27th, I think. I forget
Maleficent
what.
is one of the stars of that show. So
Right.
why would it not be
Right. Makes
Maleficent?
sense.
So
Speaking
that's
of magnets, I think
yes.
I'm the only one in our family that has not gotten the Ray magnet.
Have you reached out to them
Not yet. I was so excited because there was a magnet thing in the mail yesterday, and guess what it was? Like my
for?
100th annual pass holder magnet.
I don't know what that means. You've been annual pass
It's
holders for 100
it's
years.
it's this. It's this. Almost. Wait. I can't figure out the camera. That
Oh
one.
yeah, just the normal one.
Yeah,
Wait,
I got two
do
more
you get
there.
that every year? Yeah, you get that
Every
every
year.
year when you buy
Every year.
when you renew
Every
the annual
year.
pass. Well, at least
Every year.
I don't know. You got to email
Stop
that in.
sending those and give me my Ray. And I went up there specifically to get Ray.
We all did. That's
So
why we went up.
no, you all went because I went
I don't know about
to
that.
get Ray.
I don't know about that.
Anyway,
But all right, what's your what is your joke of the day, Mom?
okie doke. Why was the droid angry?
Why was the droid angry? I don't know.
Because people were pushing its buttons.
People don't push droids' buttons. What?
You do so push their buttons.
No, a droid is like an AI thing that works on their own. You don't really push their buttons. You may like switch out cartridges and cards and whatnot.
You have a remote.
That's a remote control robot or something.
Okay,
a
moving
droid.
on to this wonderful fact.
Yeah, fact of the day actually, and everybody's going to be pretty. And this is why California is going down the craps, and California is horrible.
He didn't say that.
I did say
He didn't
that
mean
because,
it. He didn't
because
mean
if
it.
you're just giving random things holiday, like May 4th is officially is the only. Okay, we'll start over because this is how pissed off this
Good,
gets me.
good, because that was bad.
May 4th is only an official holiday in California. California legislator voted in 2019 to officially turn May 4th into Star Wars Day after Disneyland opened up in Galaxy's Edge in the theme parks.
Wow.
This year, the unofficial Star Wars holiday will land on Sunday, May 4th. But in California, it is an official holiday, which,
Good thing they don't have to go to work.
like, what is this? Does Disney run California? Is that why it's going down the tubes?
I, that's a question for another podcast. I'm not going there.
All right, fair. Oh man, you know
So-
what I forgot to do? I forgot to mute the desktop audio, so we'll see how that end. It might have echoed a little bit, but that's okay. You all know
All
what
right.
we're talking about.
Anyway.
Let us know
Anyway,
if you're planning on going to May 4th. If you are, just remember, if you're going to Hollywood Studios, if you have a reservation already, just be expecting it is going to be packed. You're going to see lightsabers everywhere. You're going to see so many people for May 4th. It's a
And if
perfect
you-
time to go on rides.
And if you don't have a reservation and you go to another park, let us know if you're able to park hop.
Yes. Or
Because
go
that
to a
was-
different park because normally everybody's trying to get to Hollywood Studios, so the other parks might be open. We'll see. But let us know.
All right. So anyway, nothing's coming up this weekend. It's kind of like a down weekend for us. But then the following weekend, things start moving again.
Yeah.
So have a great weekend. Have a great week. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy.
I'm always happy.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.